So, you might be wondering, why the hell do I have 44 million credits? We just got the update for Gran Turismo 7 1.11, so let's check out what changed. So first of all, the used car market as well as the legendary car market will feature a lot more cars now. As you can see, there's like 2 pages now. It's a lot more to choose from, so it should be easier to complete your car collection. Sadly, they introduced the first 20 million credit car, although that doesn't really seem like a car I would actually buy. But you're gonna have more options now, and some of these cars are gonna be relevant for a few things, because one of the new changes is actually endurance racing. So if you go over to missions, all the way down here, Human Comedy, which consists of 8 new events with a 1-hour endurance race each, and as you can see, you're gonna get a car for all bronze and another car for all golds. But I'm still gonna have to figure out which car I have to buy. It just says I need a roadster touring car, and I have none of these, so that's gonna be yet to find out. I'm pretty sure I have this one though. No, actually that's the back mono. I thought for a second it was the KTM. So one thing that I was actually pretty happy about. So you finally get rewards for your circuit experiences. I have completed that for pretty much every event already. So what you want to do is pick any of the circuit experiences that you have completed. You pick the track, and once you're here in the sector selection, you exit out again, and then you're gonna get rewards. So you got all bronze 40,000, all golds 200,000. That's like a 250,000 right there. And that's the other one. That's gonna pay big. All bronze 160,000, all gold 800,000. We're gonna walk away from this collecting spree with a lot of money. Let's do them all. Laguna Seca, another 960,000. Special stage, didn't have a circuit experience. Interlagos for sure though. Oh wow, that's 1.2 million. So depending on the length of the event, or maybe even the difficulty, you get a certain amount of credits. So yeah, 200,000, 1 million. I'm really curious how much money I'm gonna end up with after all of this. And Willow Springs. So look at this. We're gonna be paid out for every single one of them. So that's 1.8 million. I gotta say, I feel quite relieved getting these credits here, simply because I don't want to grind as much as it would be necessary to get all the cars. That's gonna give me a lot of credits. I mean, I did play the game a lot already, so now I actually feel like I'm getting rewarded for all the work that I've put into. I mean, some of the events had their payouts adjusted. Like that you're not gonna get that back. Like if you did some of the 10 lap or more races where you got like 5,000 credits, it is what it is. You're not gonna get those back, but at least for all the circuit experiences, you are gonna be paid. Our favorite Fisherman's Ranch. What? Holy shit, 2.6 million credits. It is a big one though. As you can see, 3 minutes. Oh shit, Nürburgring is gonna pay a lot, isn't it? 2.6 million from Fisherman's Ranch. You know, just in case they might want to nerf the credit payout for this, I would suggest you get it right now. You know, maybe they feel like, oh no, the players got too many credits. I'm definitely cashing in every single one of them. I gotta say, that might change the economy quite a bit. In a good way, obviously. That shouldn't... yeah, that's an easy one. Although it actually took me quite a while to get the gold on this one. Although it's super short. So, you get paid depending on the length of the track. Man, I'm already at 14 million credits, and that is just the US. Oh yeah, I did get myself Daytona paid out earlier. That was 960,000. Okay, so America has been paid. Let's check out Asia. Autopolis. That's 1.2 million. Ka-ching. Did struggle a bit on that one. Sunday Cup. That's a nice payout. that one was really easy. 240,000. Kyoto. Oh, the big layout pays well. 1.2 million. And 360k from here. I find it quite interesting how there are no rewards for silver in this game. You get like rewards for all bronze, which most people will achieve, and then the next time you get only all golds. I find that an interesting choice. Fuji, 1.2 mil, thank you. Tokyo Expressway, oh my god, there's so many layouts. Big money incoming. I'm gonna be walking away with probably 50 million credits. I mean, now it makes sense that your wallet can go up to 100 million credits. Because I'm definitely gonna be going past 20 million here. GT7, the real cash-in simulator. 960. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be running out of money anytime soon unless I decide to buy a bunch of 20 million credit cars, which I probably won't do, especially like this super old school car that costs you 20 million. I don't really see a point of buying this one. $1.2, thank you very much. I mean, just to put that into microtransaction terms, 1.2 million credits will cost you 12 euros. Getting about 1 million credits here, that's another 10 euros. Like, I just don't want to spend any money on microtransactions, so with the big credit payouts from the circuit experiences, the economy is gonna shift much more into an area where I like it. Tsukuba, just 360k, alright. I mean, it is based on the length. High speed ring. Once again, I found this quite difficult, but since it's not very long, you don't get that many credits. And last one, Mount Panorama. That's 1.2 million right there. It's actually one of my favorite tracks. So one thing the update actually added is an extra event to Tokyo Expressway. So if you're collecting everything, just make sure that all the way down there, well, Touring Car 600 has now been added, this one. And you can see that those 12 laps are rewarded a lot more handsomely. You get like 550,000 credits there. So I think they listened to all the critique and finally adjusted the payouts for a lot of the events. But we're not done yet. We have a lot more events to cash in on. Look at the circuit experience of Catalonia, another 1.2 million. 25 hours of Le Mans, I haven't even finished yet. That one and Nürburgring are the ones that I'm missing. By the way, in case you're wondering, I did do all of this before I started my boycott, just to inform you about this. All of this was done before they nerfed the payouts. With these payouts, it's gonna be a lot more sensible to actually grind out the money necessary to buy everything that you want. And another 1.2 million credits right here. I still don't like that the legendary cars are so extremely overpriced, but with the new payouts, especially from the circuit experiences, especially if you have done it already, you're gonna get a nice boost to your bank account. Okay, so 5 million credits for all golds on the Nürburgring. So far I only have silver. I'm still like 1.5 seconds off, but let me cash in on that one. Like all bronze, a nice 1 million credits right there. A very appropriate award if you ask me. And the GP layout is 1.2 million. We already 33 million credits. And another 1.2 here. This took me a lot longer. That audio was hard to control. 1.2 million for Sankra. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that completely wrong. Like I say, that's a really good payout, but it does pay you for your skills, so I kind of like that. Thank you, Monza. Just a bit more, man. Just a bit more. Oh wow, that's gonna be another 2 million right here. From Dragon Tail Trail. I think I called it Dragon Tail in the past. And the Red Bull Ring, that should be the last one to collect. Well, holy shit. 24 Hours of Le Mans as well, Touring Car 800. and we have Sardinia Road Track with an 800 World Touring Car event. And the other one is over at Tokyo Expressway. There's also World Touring Car 600. So those are your 3 new events in the world circuits that you want to do. Another way you're gonna be able to make a lot of money is gonna be the new missions. Down here at the Human Comedy, you have 8 more 1-hour endurance races, which will pay you handsomely. 1 hour of your time will be worth up to 1.2 million credits, I think. And yeah, all of those credits came from circuit experiences. So whatever circuit experience you completed, you can see here that if you get all gold and all bronze, you will be paid for it. I'm probably gonna use most of these credits to buy every new used car that I see in the market. Obviously you pay less than Brand Central in here, so that's actually a car that I personally like a lot, the Diablo GT. It's time to increase our collector level. I got about 40 million credits, an equivalent of 400 euros in microtransactions. So there's definitely a few cars here that I personally enjoy a lot. Like, I don't necessarily need to buy these cars, you know, the slower cars from the past that are just collectors, but, you know, something like an F1 GTR, I'd like that, or even a CLK Le Mans. That's one of the cars that I enjoyed quite a bit as a younger Kuru. That's a lot of collector's points. I just jumped from, wow, 40 to 43. And another change that you might like, the payout for playing online in sport mode has also been improved. But yeah, from now on, farming credits is gonna be less of a hassle. You get a lot more options, but it is still less than it used to be. If you put it into perspective, you were able to grind about 2 million credits in Fisherman's Ranch, like when it was still paying out 70k or 80k, I don't know exactly what the number was, but it was about 100,000 credits if it was a clean race and you did a full completion, and you could do that every, I think, 4 minutes? None of the new events are gonna give you that many credits, but as I said, you know, you do the circuit experiences, they're gonna pay you 1.2 million credits, and most of the other events also have been adjusted. Like these paid out like 10k, 5k sometimes for 10 laps, because it was just not adjusted by the developers whatsoever. Before the game released, they just missed it. But that has been fixed, so generally a lot more credits for everything you do in this game, and it's gonna be a lot easier to buy the things that you wanna buy. Like, I'm not gonna be buying too many super expensive cars, because I wanna be able to buy whatever car comes along if I need it, if I want it, if I need to upgrade it. Like, I'm definitely gonna be sitting on above 30 million credits for quite some time, or at least above 20 million credits. But yeah, with that, actually I'm considering getting back into GT7, because now I feel like I have more options to play the game and actually earn credits, even if it's gonna take me longer. One thing I've kind of accepted for myself is I'm not gonna collect all cars. Unless the payouts are gonna be increased again, or there's gonna be more interesting ways to grind money. Like, these are the kinds of cars I would never buy. Like, I'm not gonna spend 20 million on a car that I will barely use. Oh yeah, one more change that I didn't talk about yet. If you have an invite to anyone, the invites are now lasting for a full month instead of 14 days. So you're gonna have more time to actually buy cars. Sadly, I used all of the tickets that I got from playing the game, which gave me 3 different invites, and I just didn't have money, right? Since we weren't paid out the track experiences yet, I just had no money, so I had an invite for Lamborghini, so I would have been able to buy this one, the Veneno, but it expired, so I can't buy it anymore. I had 2 more invites for Aston Martin, so they actually invited me to buy the Vulcan as well as the 177, so that expired because no credits at the time. So I wish I could somehow get them back, especially now that I have the credits. So now I have to rely on luck again when it comes to the tickets from the daily workout. Still not a big fan of the ticket system. I think there should be an easier way to get invited to get cars. But yeah, that's about GT7 and the new 1.11 update. Definitely better than it was before, but still a few things that I want to see adjusted in the future. I definitely want to get access to all the cars in Brand Central. Hopefully some of the legendary cars are gonna become cheaper, or there's gonna be better ways for us to earn more credits. At the same time, I'm hoping for more content updates in the future, maybe more world circuits, maybe more missions. I mean, that in my opinion is gonna happen. Eventually, they're gonna keep updating the game. We're gonna see more world circuits, more missions, something new in GT Sport. Like those are the three things that I'm expecting. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this update. And yeah, I'll be getting back more into GT7 with this, because now I feel like I'm not completely broke and I can actually buy things in this game to play it. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Sleep tight. Definitely do come back next time, and goodbye.
So